Herzlich willkommen zurück zu Ace Investigations. Wir sind immer noch in der gleichen Aufnahmesession und wir dürfen uns endlich frei in diesem unglaublich luxuriösen Flugzeug bewegen. Wir haben mit diesem unguten Zeitgenossen letztes Mal gesprochen.
Hurry up and investigate. Time should not be wasted. Precious is human time, it's how you say it, I believe.
Und jetzt werden wir ein bisschen gucken, ob wir Grape Juice sippen können. Rede ich mit allen Passengern, die sind schon echt... Der ist die ganze Zeit am Chillen in seinem Rucksack. Was ist das? Oh, don't get near me, you criminal.
He said, don't get near me, you criminal.
I am not the killer. I intend to prove that I'm starting now. But that's contrary to the facts.
He says, but it's contrary to the facts.
I can understand his English just fine, thank you very much.
Sieht aus, als ob er die ganze Zeit so eine Weste, also so eine Lebensweste an.
Ja, ja.
Hey, miss, how about another glass?
Excuse me, but I was wondering if you know anything about the murder.
Ich will jetzt so viele da stehen.
Ja, das hab ich doch vorhin gesagt. Was ist das für Fernseher und überall und die ganzen Flaschen?
How about it? How about a glass together?
Sorry, but I must decline.
I wasn't talking to you. I was asking the cute attendant.
I'm sorry, but I'm on a club right now. But if you need a refill, I'd be happy to bring you another glass at any time.
You got it, Toots?
But that's no way to talk to a lady.
Yuck.
Okay, und jetzt auf mit dem riesigen Baguette. If I may have a word with you. This steak so awesome. That's great to hear. However, I would like to ask you a few questions. I was here the whole time, so I don't know. Eat or speak. Please pick one.
I think you should also eat.
Yes, I can hear that. Sehr schön.
Steak, Alter.
Es ist hier ein crazy Flugzeug, da gibt's alles. 7:26 Uhr, wir sind im First Lounge Floor, was auch immer. Das ist ein Flügel. I want to thank you for your help back there, Mr. Nero.
It was nothing. You should thank the captain for granting you permission. And just so everything is perfectly clear, I still trust you to that extent. I want you to think your standing with me has changed.
I see. I will bear that in mind.
I received an order from the captain earlier. He wants you to know that we reserve the right to stop your investigation if we feel that you're not making progress.
Oh Gott, ich fühle mich unter Druck gesetzt.
And when we do, he asks that you please return to your seat at the time.
So my time runs out and his crew's discretion does it. Okay, sorry. I have to find a way to discredit Mr. LeBlanc's testimony before time's up. I understand. By the way, is there any place you can think of where the killer might hide on board?
I don't think so. Every first-class passenger was accounted for at his or her seat. We made a thorough search of the plane.
Das waren doch gerade nur 4 Dudes in der First Class, oder?
As for business and economy class, no one can move between those two classes and first class without a staff keycard. And we found no record of a keycard being used at all.
Which means that I have a first-class killer on my hands. At least I know that much for sure.
Das ist der Mantra, 100 Pro.
And one other thing. No one else has been allowed near this crime scene since the murder was discovered either. Wir beginnen die Investigation.
Allein diese Statue.
Now then, let's get started.
Where should we start from?
Let's start with Mr. LeBlanc's statements. The crime occurred between 6 AM and 6:15 AM. During that interval, the only person in the launch was myself, which would make me the prime suspect. However, since I did not kill Mr. Hicks, it means that the killer was around somewhere.
If we are to believe what she says is true, then yes.
The first order of business will be to gather information to win your trust. Alles klar. Hier sind wir aufgewacht. Examen. is toppled over chair, yet another victim of the turbulence.
Turbulence. Klar.
Ah no, look at all the grape juice staining in the back.
It may
not look like... It may not look it, but this shit was extremely valuable.
valuable. It was.
Ja.
Yes, it was used when the rocket pals came to tour this plane. The rocket pals leader sat in this very chair.
I'm sorry, but what are these rocker pals?
I can't believe I've never heard of them. They're all the rage. The rocket pals are extremely popular international band. They added the pearl part as they became more popular, especially amongst teens.
Ah, that explains it. I'm not really one for the music of today. Maybe I should ask Detective Gumshoe about them later. On second thought, I can already see how confusing the conversation would get.
Rocker
Pal?
pal.
Rocker what? Rocker... It's over. It's what? These counter windows offer a glimpse of the sky, but these clouds, they tell me nothing.
Mr. Edgeworth, you look like you're talking to the clouds.
Is that so? Then tell me, what do you suppose I said to them?
I don't know, that looked like a rather one-sided conversation.
Zu viel Grape
Clouds,
Juice,
they tell me nothing. These bottles and glasses must have been broken by the turbulence. There's quite a bit of broken glass here. Kaputtes Glas! Please be careful when passing through the area.
Thank you very much for the warning, Mr. Edgeworth.
Nachdem wir durch alles durchgelaufen sind.
However, no matter how kind you are towards me, no, that doesn't clear up any suspicions of everybody.
I wasn't warning you for the sake of clearing my name! Oh, sorry, da wollte ich nicht draufdrücken. Da wollte ich nicht draufdrücken. Oh nein, nein, bin ich nicht. Nein, no, back.
Nein, das rede ich nicht. Das rede ich nicht.
So. Schauen wir uns mal die Statue hier an. What or who is this?
This is a bronze statue of the founder of AAI Airlines, Mr. Hugo Ifly.
Das heißt Ifly, der Typ heißt einfach Ifly.
The one on the left is of when he was in his 40s, and the other is of him in his 80s.
Er ist gut gealtert. The man actually aged in the span of 4 decades. Maybe I need to squint more. Okay, schauen wir uns mal den Tisch hier an. Glasses and candles thrown into disarray by the turbulence.
It's been a while since I've been seeing this big of a mess. It's terribly embarrassing, but I thought it was an earthquake for a second. And I frantically started searching for gas valves to shut off.
I guess the shaking of a plane was bad enough to be mistaken for a real earthquake. Not bad I would know, since I was unconscious for most of it. Japanisches Spiel.
The implant shop is just beyond these shutters.
Wir haben einen Shop da!
Einfach so eine komplette Einkaufsmeile.
Ach du Scheiße, was ist das für ein Flugzeug?
Boeing 737.
But we don't have permission to open them, so I'm afraid I must leave them closed.
There must still be clues to be found here in this launch. I must remember. Yeah.
Remain very
Vigilant. Yeah. What floor is this elevator service?
Only the first and second, although it can also go down to the cargo hold. However, that requires a flight crew key card.
Ja, eine Flight Key Crew Card. Okay, aber wenn wir mal 1 und 1 zusammenzählen, der Killer konnte auch nur durch die erste Klasse durch die Keycard kommen. Also Cargo ist nicht ausschließen, glaube ich. So we only floors accessible to passengers of the first and second, huh? I won't rest. Genau, das ist ein Standardsatz Edgeworth, den lese ich nicht vor. Schau uns diese Statue mal an, die sieht verdächtig aus. What is this sister looking figure on the floor here?
Er hat Angst davor. Oh.
Oh, that's the piggy bank of our company mascot, Mr. Ifly. Just one of the many pieces of merchandise we sell at our in-flight shop. This bank is a limited edition and is so popular that we're down to our last one.
You have an in-flight shop?
Yes, we just talked about it. It's just beyond the launch to the right. The shutter to the store is closed at the moment, but it was so cold. I couldn't say.
There's blood on here. Could this have been the murder weapon?
Lass mich gerade echt.
Ja, ich dachte, wenn du schon sagst, we just talked about, dann können wir auch die ganze Conversation skippen. So. I wonder what was hanging off of his lanyard. Something's missing from this picture. Now if I could just put my finger on it. Haben wir schon was für? Money strewn all over the floor of the elevator. It looks like my home. I would guess it was all in Mr. Hicks' wallet at some point. Okay, kann man hier ausgucken? Nö. Diese Keycard hier. Könnte das etwa eine... Hallo? Ich wollte auf die Keycard drücken. Nein!
Kannst du schon in seine Tasche gucken?
Die Keycard kann ich nicht auswählen, glaube ich. Kann ich seine Hand auswählen? Oder sein
Ja, pro.
I doubt anyone was expecting to find a dead body in an elevator on this flight.
Oh, das war einfach sein Körper an sich.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Hicks, he's already dead?
Yes. She's trembling, although I can't fault her for what.
Yes.
For that when there's a cough right there.
Mr. Hicks, if you're really dead, then please answer yes.
I see she's overly trembling now. Oh, a new symptom seems to have appeared. Anyway, I should focus on the victim's body. Let's see. There's blood on the back of Mr. Hicks' head. Or could this be the cause of death? He appears to have been struck very hard. Oh yeah.
Die Ecke der Piggybank.
Even his glasses are broken.
Da sind rote Pixel.
Ja, ich sehe die roten Pixel auch, oder? Gucken wir mal, ob wir jetzt Logic anwenden können. Zack. Und Blonde Force Trauma. Connect.
Alter. Das ist ja fast so, als ob er mit einer Denkerstatue jemanden
A
mordet.
statue. A statue with blood on it. Welches Franchise war das denn? Lying next to the body of a man who was beaten to death.
Oh, Mr. Edgeworth, I think I figured something out.
Yes? What is it?
The way the blood is on this, it looked like it's matched up with the wound on his head.
Well, aren't we deserving of a master of the obvious title?
Well, what do you think, Mr. Edgeworth? Don't you think that's worth investigating?
It would appear that this figurine is our murder weapon.
Oh, I just knew it. I mean, I can't think of any other connection.
Perhaps Master of the Oblivious would be more befitting.
Alter, wie sie zuckt auch mit ihrem Auge manchmal.
Okay, elevator, where was the killer?
So beim Trial finden wir heraus, dass in der Maskottchenstatue auch eine Uhr drin ist.
Ich glaube, das ist ein Longshot, aber ich probiere es einfach mal, ob es schon geht. Naja. True, there wasn't anyone else in the launch other than myself right before the turbulence. But if the killer was in the elevator along with the victim, then that's a different story. Okay.
Ja, ich glaube, das kann man nicht
Nee, das
verbinden,
da
oder?
haben wir noch nichts, glaube ich. Okay, kann ich hier irgendwas? Nein, nein. Da, vielleicht in der Tasche? Kann ich da drauf
Ja, ich
drücken?
glaube auch.
There's something sticking out of his pocket. Hope he won't mind if I take a look at what's inside. It's a picture. It looks like it was taken inside a building somewhere. Bowser's Castle, perchance? So. Also, da hat man es gerade gesehen, da war eine rote Telefonbox, die hier eigentlich dran gehört. Die in Großbritannien, die. Ich kann echt nicht auf diese Keycard hier klicken. Ich glaube nicht. Okay, dann gehe ich erstmal raus hier, oder? Oh, warte, stopp. Moment.
Oh, ja.
Ja, stand gerade Deduce.
Ja. Ich wollte es nicht ansprechen.
Ups, ich wollte aber nicht an die Stelle hier. Nein, ich wollte nicht an die Stelle.
Wahrscheinlich die Schlüsselband, oder?
Ich hätte jetzt im Kopf gesagt, dass wir nochmal
So,
die Murder-Weapon rausfinden, so.
Ja, doch.
Eureka! Okay, es war falsch.
Okay, dann vielleicht. Ja, weil das macht ja nicht wirklich irgendwie Sinn mit der Telefonbox, oder?
Die Telefonbox haben wir ja noch nicht gefunden, oder?
Ja, also ich meine, du kannst ja theoretisch auch das Schlüsselband zeigen und dann so deduce. Ich weiß nicht, ob das was bringen wird, deswegen. Ich weiß nicht, ob das...
Ach so, meinst du das? Ich glaube, wir müssen
Mit
die
der
erstmal
Quote dann.
finden, aber wir können es probieren.
Wir haben Leben. Wir haben genug Leben.
Wir haben das Cash, wir haben das Leben. Ah, sehr schön. Mr. Hicks's machine is nowhere to be found. Was, sein Handy? Das war ein Handy?
Oh Gott, das
Oh.
ist ja oh, kein Wunder, dass er ermordet wurde.
His machine, his cell phone, Mr. Narrow.
Ah, so I guess because it's not here.
Yes, I think we can safely deduce that the killer took it. Das war, oh mein Gott, wie sah es denn von hinten so aus wie eine Telefonbox?
Weil die halt so klein ist.
Habe ich mir das eingebildet? Warte, ich muss mal noch aufs Bild hier gucken.
Nein. Okay.
Ja, guck, da, du kannst aber hier, da und hier.
Ja, what the fuck.
Also ich blende da jetzt mal, hab mal ein Bild gerade eingeblendet, so. Ich bin nicht verrückt, Leute.
Die blaue Telefonbox von Dr. Who, aber in Rot.
Ja, das ist eine Police-Box bei Dr. Who. Okay.
Das ist dasselbe.
So, kann ich hier diesen riesigen Stain untersuchen? There's some spilled grape juice in front of the elevator. I assume it was spilled during the turbulence.
Kinder, wollt ihr auch was vom Grape?
Oh, we must clean it up or someone might get hurt.
Aha!
What is it, Mr. Ashwell?
I found something very important. I found some very important evidence. What is this important piece of evidence in the scene? Die Prints.
Nein, es ist das Glas.
What is it?
Very little smudge, but I think we can both agree they're a set of footprints, genau, footprints.
So you think?
Yes, these belong to our killer.
Oh, then maybe we should check the shoe size of everyone in first class.
I don't think that will be of any help to us. Unfortunately, the prints are too smudged, which will make it hard to get a definitive match.
Oh, I see.
Stell dir vor, das wäre einfach falsch gewesen und die eigentlich richtige Antwort wäre, dass die, so wie die Flasche gefallen ist, hätte der Wein nicht an die Statue splattern sollen.
Kann ich in diesen Raum hier rein?
This all leads to the flight attendant's room. But please, understand that is off limits to unauthorized personnel.
The room is giving off a scent of a woman's perfume. One would think that perfume would smell great. However, to me, it simply smells.
Edgeworth fucking burns all flight attendants.
Not that I have any interest in what lies beyond the store. Alter! Ich habe hier gerade einen Falter, der vor meinem Monitor rumfliegt.
Perhaps we should return to the investigation, Mr. Edgeworth.
So ein bisschen. Edgeworth existiert nur ein gewisser Phoenix.
Mr. Edgeworth?
Sorry, I spaced out for a second there.
Er hat gerade einfach für Phoenix nachgedacht, so. Phoenix.
Phoenix. Oh, wenn du dieses Parfüm tragen würdest. Ja. Okay, ist hier bei anderen Statuen noch ein bisschen Stissel an der Seite dran? Zählt das oder nicht so? A pity that a bronze statue knows not when good drink has been spilled at its feet.
This is the statue of our founder, Mr. Hugo Ifly, who was a big fan of grape juice.
Einfach alles Grape Juice Stands hier.
I'm sure he would be thrilled if he knew so much grape juice was here at his feet.
Is that a hint of hero worshipping, I detect? Okay, er schon von diesem Plane runterspringen.
Kannst du noch was erfahren, wenn du mit ihr redest?
Ah ja. Ja, nee.
Ja, nee.
Also ich glaube, ich würde echt gerne diese grüne Karte untersuchen, aber...
Ich glaube, das ist einfach eine Kreditkarte, oder?
Ja, I guess. Was mit dem Ding hier? Das ist ja auch nicht. Aber was können wir da sonst noch untersuchen?
Die Knie.
Ich wollte gerade sagen, er hat keine Schuhe voller Grape Juice. There's no grape juice residue on the soles of his shoes, making it highly unlikely that Mr. Hicks entered the elevator after the turbulence. Schade. Okay, du wolltest seine Knie untersuchen.
Ja, das sind schöne Knie.
Aber wir haben irgendwie noch die Glasses, die broken sind.
Ja.
Siehst du hier irgendwas?
Warte, wie können sie gebrochen sein, aber ohne dass sie runtergefallen sind? Das geht sehr schlecht, wenn man von hinten auf jemanden... Ich als Brüllträger weiß, dass es sehr schwer geht. Also die müssen runterfallen, wenn überhaupt. Kannst du die Glasses selber...
Nee, ich hab ja nur die Logic gehabt.
Achso, okay. Also du konntest sie nicht in dem Bild gerade auswählen. Ich will gerade das ins Bild Grapeshoes zusammenfassen.
Ja, habe ich auch überlegt, aber ich habe halt quasi, dass er danach sehr verlassen hat, so, dann hat er durch den Grape Juice gelaufen. Naja. I have it!
I'm sorry, but I don't understand, Mr. Ashworth.
I can prove that someone other than myself was here at around the time of the murder.
What? Really?
Yes. It's rather simple, actually. The proof is in the pudding, or rather the grape juice in this case. These footsteps here, wenn ich noch einmal grape juice höre, these footsteps here have confessed to me this very fact that someone exited the elevator alive. Seeing as how the victim is dead, that would mean a second person.
But could the footprints be from Mr. X himself?
Ah, but if you take a look at a victim's shoes, you can see the soles are spotless.
Which means...
Mr. Hicks wasn't alone in the elevator. In fact, it's quite the opposite. There was actually one other person inside the elevator. Nice. Investigation complete!
Nice.
Schnieke.